Hi guys, I am Rimjhim from Art Pop Design Studio and welcome to yet another video on our YouTube channel for the topic of NIFT exam which is happening this year. All the exam guidelines that are important for the coming exam, the pattern, when is the exam, how is the exam, when will it happen, how many hours the paper is it an online exam, is it an offline exam, and any kinds of doubts which are possible. I will try to answer all those questions. So let's start. National Institute of Fashion Technology, or as we know NIFT, or some people say it as NIFT, also conducts all India level examination for bachelor program, master's programs, and in bachelor's they have Bachelor of Designing and Bachelor of Fashion Technology. In masters they have MFM, Masters of Fashion Management, Masters in Design, and Masters in Fashion Technology. So I'll try to put all these branches that are offered here. So every year they conduct this exam, and this year the exam is happening on 5th of February 2023. So all the forms are out on the below link. Please do the registration as soon as possible. If you have any issues in filling the form, in uploading document, in understanding what has to be done, kindly reach out to me. My contact details are mentioned in the below description. And one more thing, a lot of students try to call me, so I want to really request that I am mostly available on WhatsApp, and my number is 9901142230, and here I'll put my Instagram ID also, so you can reach us there or reach out to me here, and I will reply at the earliest possibility, and I'll try to help you all. So the application and the registration forms are out. Kindly fill the forms at the earliest. The last date I think to fill the forms is 31st December, but why to wait for so long? So fill the forms, and let's move to the next thing. Now the exam date. So as we all know that the first exam or the first round of exam is on 5th of February. So of course for Bdes, Mdes, MFM, Mftech, Bftech, the first round or the first paper is on 5th of February. So for Bdes and Mdes there will be two papers that will happen on 5th of February. There will be creative ability test and there will be general ability test. So that will happen on the same day on 5th February, whichever center they will get, which they have chosen as their preference, there it will happen. And similarly for MFM and Mftech and Bftech, only one paper will be there on 5th of February, which will be general ability test. That will also happen at your preferred center. Now there's a very important thing that they have mentioned. I'll paste the screenshot here in the admission guideline, that it's a CBT test. Now CBT test means it's a computer based test, which means all the GAT part of questions, or all the GAT part of all exams will happen on the computer. So the questions will be shown in the computer. You will have to take the answers and do all that on the computer only. There won't be any OMR sheet where you have to fill those things. Those things won't be there for the GAT part. Now coming to the CAT part, creative ability test part, which is there only for Bdes and for Mdes students, that will be a paper and a pen based mode, which means you will get your answer sheet, you will have to draw. Nothing that will happen on computer. The invigilator will be there to help you. So I hope this doubt is clear for everyone, because a lot of students are messaging me that ma'am, how is the exam happening, is it online, is it offline? So on 5th of February for Bdes, Mdes, Bftech, Mftech, MFM, the general ability test is computer based. It is online on the computer. And for Bdes and Mdes, the creative ability test is a pen and paper based paper. Coming to the second round, that will happen for the fields, for all the fields except for Bftech, because Bftech has only one paper and only one round of examination. Then the result will be declared and you will be a part of counseling. But for the other fields, the second round of exam for Bdes, it is situation test. For Mdes, MFM, Mftech, it is GDPI, which is group discussion or personal interviews. They will happen in the month of April 2023, and the result, the final result, will be declared in May 2023. Now the first round of results will be declared on March 2023. So people who are asking me when will second round happen, they will happen in April, and the final result of your first round, second round will come in May, post which the counseling will start. Again, I will put here that whole sheet which is given in admission guidelines of the website. I hope these doubts are also cleared for you. If it's an online or it's an offline exam, I hope those doubts are clear now. The components and the schedule of examination. So for Bdes and Mdes, which is Bachelor of Design and Master of Design, on 5th of February, there are two papers, General Ability Test and Creative Ability Test. General Ability Test is a 2-hour paper for both Bdes and Mdes, and Creative Ability Test is a 3-hour paper for both Mdes and Bdes, and there will be a time given, a break given in middle of both the exams. Now the number of questions in GAT part for bachelor people are 100 questions, and for masters it's 120 questions. In the link below description, I'll put the admission guideline PDF that NIFT has provided, so that you are well aware of the number of questions in each sections and what kind of topics are coming in. I hope for Bachelor of Design and Master of Design it is clear. Coming to Bftech, Bachelor of Fashion Technology, Mftech, Masters of Fashion Technology, and MFM, Masters of Fashion Management, it's a 3-hour paper, and each of the exams have only a general ability test, and each has 150 questions. So I hope on 5th of February, whatever is happening, what kind of how many questions and what is the time of questions, that is clear. And for any other things, you can always refer to the admission guidelines that is provided by NIFT. In their admission section, there's a PDF. If you can't find that, you can reach out to me and I'll always provide you that. Coming to the weightage of all the rounds of the exams. So for Bachelor of Design, the CAT paper, which is the creative ability test, is of the highest weightage, which is 50%. General ability test is 30% weightage, and the second round situation test that will happen is of 20% weightage. And for Bachelor of Fashion Technology, since there's only one paper, which is general ability test, it's of 100% weightage. Master of Design program, the weightage of creative ability test is highest, which is 40%. General ability test is 30%, and their second round personal interview is 30% as well. Coming to Masters of Fashion Management and Masters of Fashion Technology, since they have in first round only one paper, which is general ability test, it is of 70% weightage, highest, and the second round, which is the GDPI rounds for MFM and Mftech, it is 30% weightage. The mode of examination for National Institute of Fashion Technology is English and Hindi as well. So the question will be written in English and in Hindi as well. If you need previous year sample papers or you're unable to find them on website, you can always reach out to me and I would like to help you and provide you with the sample papers in our free group and our free study material group. We provide all those things. so you can always DM me for the same. One more important information that they have mentioned in admission guidelines, and a lot of people forget that or are unable to read that. It's very important, and it's written in the creative ability section that for bachelor people and for master people who will be giving creative ability test in design, they will be giving it in pen and paper mode. And of course, a lot of people, sometimes write their names or their coaching center's name or any kind of revealing of your personal identity, religion, these kind of things, you will be completely disqualified from the exam. So please make sure that nowhere in the paper you are mentioning your name, your address, the city you are from, anything that reveals your identity, otherwise you will be disqualified. A lot of people also ask me about the negative marking in the NIFT paper. So yes, there is negative marking in the general ability test or the objective type part of the paper, and it is 25% of the full marks in the question. That much negative marking is there. So if the question is of 1 mark, the negative marking is 0.25. But you have to understand that in a national level exam, if you are doubtful of some question, it's better to leave them than to answer and get a negative marking, because in 1 mark, 2 mark gap, there are a lot of students that are appearing. So it will take you back from a good center to a not so good center, or maybe you prefer going to NIFT's top centers like Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi and Gandhinagar and Hyderabad, whereas there are other centers where you won't prefer it. So maybe your rank will slide through down. So in negative marking, always remember, the less you answer or the questions you leave are much better for you than answering and getting a -1 for that. So I hope all this information was helpful for you. If you are giving exam this year, next year, or preparing for NIFT or NID, UCEED, SEED, Masters, Bachelor programs, you can always reach out to me for counseling help. We also have free groups of free study materials and free classes that we are providing, and you can join those. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at Art Pop Design Studio. My personal Instagram is Rimjhim_Sharma_, and of course my contact number is 9901142230. So please feel free to reach out to us, and we are there to help you.